शेफर्ड में मुसलमान कम्युनिटी के लिए मुख्तलिफ कब्रिस्तानों में मजीद तदफीन के लिए जगह कम पड़ने लगी। कम्युनिटी की बढ़ती हुई परेशानी के खात्मे के लिए कायम SYMBT नामी तंजीम ने हंगामी इजलास का एहतमाम किया। इजलास में सिटी काउंसिल लीडर समेत काउंसलर और कम्युनिटी अफराद ने कसीर तादाद में शिरकत की। इजलास की तफसीलात जान लेते हैं दुनिया न्यूज़ के चीफ रिपोर्टर शफकत मिर्जा की इस रिपोर्ट में।
The South Yorkshire Muslim Bereavement Trust organised an emergency meeting here in Sheffield, which was attended by hundreds of Muslims despite the severe cold and chilly weather. The purpose of the meeting was to highlight their concerns regarding the critical shortage of burial spaces in the cemeteries designated for Muslims in Sheffield. Speaking with Dunya News, a spokesman for the trust, Barrister Abid Hussain, said,
"The shortage of burial provision across Sheffield, which is exasperated for the Muslim community. So tonight was an opportunity to invite councillors, the leader of the council, the opposition of the council, and all other key stakeholders like the Council of Mosques, Union of Mosques, Federation of Mosques, funeral directors, to show and demonstrate how serious issue this is, and that a leadership here with the chief executive should take the bull by the horns and complete this task that's been outstanding for decades, and it's been kicked into the long grass. So tonight was to show the community frustration and emotion that is out there.
In presence of Sheffield City Council leader Councillor Tom Hunt and cross-party councillors, the chairman of South Yorkshire Muslim Bereavement Trust Mahmood Hussain stated that despite continuous contact and number of meetings with council officers over the past 2 years, there had been no significant progress on the matter. As a result, in order to put more pressure on the council, the trust members decided to launch an online petition, which within just a few days exceeded the threshold of 5,000 signatures, forcing the council to debate the matter at its next meeting scheduled on 4th of December. Mosque representatives Hafiz Zahid Bashir Sultani and Hafiz Muhammad Usman, along with councillors and community leaders present at the meeting, expressed their deep concern over the issue and assured the trust of their full support until the matter is resolved.
What I think of tonight, this evening, is very important issue, a matter which is close to the Muslim community, at the heart of the core. So what is important is to have the right graveyard for the community, for the benefit of the community.
What I found it most impressive was today, the Sheffield City Council leader, Tom Hunt, attended the meeting, committed himself that, look, it's a burning issue, it's an issue that affects all the communities, and him, along with his officer, will look into these services.
Addressing the meeting, council leader Councillor Tom Hunt assured the participants that he was fully aware of their concerns and worries. He apologized for the distress caused by the delays so far and promised the participants that he will ensure there are no unnecessary delays and whatever appropriate actions are needed to provide the cemetery provisions to bury our loved ones will not be compromised.
We hear the concern that there is in the city right now about the provision of Muslim burial space, and as a council and as council leader we are taking steps to address the provision, to make sure that we're identifying sites across the city and that we're working at pace to seek to secure those sites if they become available. And there is a team of people who are looking at that. This issue has huge importance, and we will take steps to work with the community to address it. We will be able to act quickly because we've got a list of sites that we've been able to identify, and if the right site comes along, we will act quickly. So a lot of work has been done to make sure that we're setting a long-term strategy for ensuring that everybody in every community of all faiths and none has got the ability to have a burial in space in this city if that's how they would choose to honour the memory of their loved one.
Council Opposition Leader Councillor Shafaq Muhammad, Councillor Laura Monahan, Councillor Abdul Qayyum and Councillor Muhammad Maroof also assured that they would use their full influence within Council to have the cemetery provisions made available without any further unnecessary delays.
I will absolutely encourage my colleagues and myself to speak out, relay the feeling of this meeting, but more importantly the 10,000 people who have signed this petition. And this is not just an issue for the Muslim community, it's for everyone. It's just that the members of the Muslim community have spearheaded this, and I look forward to that debate next week.
I really sympathise with people's views, and it will be number one on my agenda to push this through.
This now is going to be debated in the council chamber, in the formal council meeting,
and where myself and my other colleagues will obviously be making huge contributions and will be speaking very powerfully on behalf of the community. But I also want to ask the community members to make sure that they attend the meeting, support the petition, and come to the meeting to make the council aware how strongly this feeling is amongst the community.
This is a testament to the number of people that have actually signed this petition. To get 10,000 in 7 days is a huge number. My commitment to this is that we should make this happen. We should prioritise this within the City Council and bring it high on the agenda, put a team around it, and let's deliver on this. That's what we're elected for, and that's what we should be tested upon.
Muslims turned up in hundreds to show their concern on the critical issue of depleting burial spaces for the Muslim communities here in Sheffield. Shafkat Mirza, Dunya News, Sheffield.